You should have a link in your email that will direct you to mail.ionos.com, and you would be getting an email and a temporary password. So, what you're going to want to do is make sure you get to this URL. Be sure to put in your email and then the password, which will be a temporary password. And I'm going to go ahead and hit remember me. And a quick shortcut I might recommend is going ahead and bookmarking this as your webmail. That way you can always find it within your bookmarks. All right, let's go ahead and log in. The first screen is going to take you to is your contact data. This is what people are going to see. It's pretty mandatory that you have a display name, a first and last name. So what I will probably do on this one is we'll do 365 Connect team. So if you have like an info at or not a specific name, otherwise, if you have a personal email, I would definitely put your first and last name, and then the display name will show as your company name. So again, if you're using info at, welcome at, howdy at, whatever, team at, support at, make sure you do a general information, but your display name is how people are going to see it. So we're going to go ahead and hit save. And now we have our contact data saved. What's going to happen, it's going to give you a really quick tour. It's pretty easy. There's just 5 steps. And so you could start the tour by seeing where your inbox is. So you'll see your inbox here. This is anything that's in your inbox. Let's go ahead and start the tour. It'll also show you your mail, your calendar, address book. You're welcome to use these additional features. We usually link this with our G Suite or a Google Gmail because we happen to love the way Gmail works, but a lot of people also like this email system as well. So we're going to go ahead and hit next. Let's go ahead over here. This is where you edit your personal information that you just set up. So if you were to hit edit personal information or sign out of your email, that's where your settings are. Let's go ahead and hit next. Customize the product to your needs in the settings area. This is where you'll have your settings area, which is always just usually a little dial. Go through here. If you need assistance, you can always reach out to IONOS directly. You can restart this tour at any time. All right, so let's go back in here. So that information that we just put it in for editing our personal information, this is what that is here. So right here, we might go ahead and put in 365 Connect for the software, since this is a software email, and then we'll put WebExley here. So we've got a good first name, last name. Again, you've got this here, and we'll go ahead and hit save it. You can change that at any time. Other settings right here, when you click on settings, you can see your basic settings. This is where you would just click on your settings, and you want to come in and make sure that you have your time zone as right. So I'm Central Standard Time. So we would go to Central Standard Time. Let's see, America, Chicago. And we'll just leave the theme is just basically your layout. You can have the standard layout, you can have a darker layout, or you can have a modern layout. See it where it says it'll reload after you log in. So we'll go ahead and save these. Then you can see your email account. You can see your security, automatic sign out. That just means it kicks you out of the system. And of course, your mail settings right here, allow formatted, all that good stuff. Anti-spam. If you do spend the $2 extra, you can get the Spam Connect. Right now, you're just on medium protection, but if you want high, you can spend like $2 a month and get that. Again, if you want to go in and utilize your calendar, we don't use that. Obviously, we use 365 Connect, but then this is where you would come in and change your password. The key things are just coming into the settings, coming down here, and this is where you can put in your current password, the temporary password we gave you, and then you'll put in the new password that you want to use. Okay, and then of course we'll click on this to go back to mail, and you'll see it's just a typical mailbox. In, draft, sent, your spam will be here, your trash will be here, and here's your folder. So let's go ahead and click this. This is our welcome email. Awesome. If we wanted to reply, we can easily reply to this email, and you'll see reply. You just click on reply. We don't want notifications, but if you do leave this open, you can add notifications, that little pop-up. But this is where you would reply to the email address, and it'll show 365 Connect team from your email address, and that's where all that shows up. So you can hit reply all, you can forward it. If you don't want this one, you can add them to a blocked sender. So if you start getting a bunch of spams, you can just add them and block those senders as well. So you have full control. Any drafts will be in draft, any emails that have gone through, any spam emails, I recommend monthly just kind of coming in and making sure that you use this little trash can and delete. That way you don't have them in file. And then your trash can right here will show, when you check it, you'll see it highlights all of your options at the top. And that's how easy it is to use this email. Now, you can upgrade and you are good to go. It'll also show if you start to want to save mailboxes, you can upgrade this as well. This is the premium virus protection program. If you want to have basically save more data, if you think you're going to have lots and lots of emails, I would definitely look at upgrading when you're done. All you got to do is click this little button right here, and that is going to be your sign out button right here in the top right. And then you would sign out and it would take you back to mail.ionos.com. For setup on specific devices, if you go to mail.ionos.com, it's going to show you right here instructions on how to set it up on your Apple or Android phone. You'll also see Outlook and Apple Mail, and then, of course, other email programs that you can use to get your POP and IMAP settings. And this is all right here. So, for example, if I were to click Apple, when you click on Apple, it takes you to the link, and watch how cool this is. It walks you step by step how to put this into your Apple phone. So just follow the instructions in all of it. All we're doing is going to the footer of the mail.ionos, and we'll have these links for you in this training doc.